Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to be giving you the basics on how I dyed my hair from black to blonde. A few years ago I had my hair dyed black for a long time and I decided that I was ready for a change, and when I wanted to go blonde I consulted with a bunch of different hairstylists and all of them told me that it's too damaging to go from a dyed black hair to blonde. So I gave up for a little while and then I decided that I really wanted to go blonde, so I decided to do it myself. And this is very dangerous. You can kill your hair can fall out. So I want to warn you guys, it's not a safe thing to do and you should talk to a hairstylist before doing this. But I'm just going to show you guys how I did it and maybe it will help you guys on your own. So the first thing that you are going to need is, this is Kaleidocolor's hair lightener from Sally's. You can get all the stuff I'm showing you just at Sally Beauty Supply. This lightens your hair up to 5 levels. So it says on it, lightens up to 5 levels and adds cool tones for black to medium blonde hair. So you can use this on black hair. So one of these packets goes, okay, so this is the bottle I use. It's a little bit dirty right now because as you can see I just got done doing my roots. So I figured I just bought this stuff so I can show it to you. For your roots, I just use one of these packets and 2 ounces of 30 cream developer. This is 4 ounces, so half of this bottle and one of these packets gives me enough to do my roots. So if you guys are doing your whole head, you just measure out enough to do your whole head. And they also sell this in buckets so you can get more of it, and they sell these in these big bottles so you can use this and a bucket of this powder bleach to get enough to do your whole head. So you read the instructions on these. The developers come in different volumes, and the higher the volume the more dangerous it is, but the more lightening results you're going to get. So if you're going from brown hair to blonde hair, I would recommend 20 or 30. I use 30 and my natural hair is a medium brown and it lightens up to this color in about 10 minutes. So you could probably use 20 and just leave it on a little longer. But the darker your hair, the higher the volume. Also, I'm using cream developer, which is white and creamy, and they also have clear. Clear is really liquidy. I would recommend cream because when you mix it with the powder you get kind of thick, creamy paste, so it's easier to put onto your hair without it dripping off. So once you mix these together, you just put them in the bottle, shake it up. You gotta shake it up and it'll turn blue. And then when I'm doing my entire head, what I did was section it off in pieces like this. And my extensions are right now, my real hair is pretty short, so I would just take them and I would just soak it in the bleach. Just completely get it all over. When you're doing your whole head, it doesn't really matter sections. But do your roots last because they lighten the quickest. So you just cover your entire head in the mixture and leave it on until you get the desired color. Now if you have really dark hair, the first time your hair will turn orange. So that's the way it's supposed to be. You're going to need to rinse it out. Your hair is going to be orange. Your roots will probably be blonde because it's quick for natural hair to turn blonde. So when your hair is orange, keep conditioning it for, you should wait like a month, but I waited like 3 days. And then, so yeah, the first time I did it, my hair turned orange. So let me show you, I'll show you a picture right now of what my hair looked like right before I dyed it. So as you can see, I had let my roots grow out to about here. The light brown is my roots, and then the rest of it was black. So when I bleached it the first time, my roots turned yellow, and the bottom of my hair where it was black turned orange. So I waited about 2 days, and I didn't wash my hair, didn't straighten it, didn't do anything to it. And then about 2 or 3 days later, I did the exact same thing again, and I did put it on my roots again because they were yellow, like a yellowy color. So this time, my roots turned white, and the bottom of my hair turned that ugly yellow. So I waited another 2 days, did the same exact thing on the bottom of my hair again, not the roots this time, and then the bottom of my hair finally turned white. So once it turned white, I filled it in with, okay, I had to grab it really quick because I didn't have it, but once I got all of my hair to be white after a few bleaches, of course it was really dead and fried and damaged, I didn't want my hair to be white. So I got Ion Color Brilliance hair dye in light blonde color 8N. It looks like this. It just comes in a little bottle like this. And you mix this with the developer as well, so you just read the directions. I'm pretty sure it's 1 to 2. Like 1 bottle to 2 ounces of developer, but you have to read the directions. And it turned in the bottle, it turns into like a golden blonde color. And I did a strand test first on a piece of my white hair. I let it sit and I rinsed it out to make sure it was the right color. And this is when I had my Sally's extensions that you saw in my first video, talking about my new hair extensions, and I'll leave that down below. So in the beginning of that video, this is the color I had when I was going from black to blonde. So I picked up the hair extensions and I was like, okay, I want this color, I'm going to make my hair this color. So I bought this Ion Color Brilliance. They have hair swatches in Sally's and it matched the extensions, and I was like, okay, I'll get this. So it ended up working. So the strand test worked, so I had the white hair and I took that and I put it all over the same way, just soaking the entire head. Let that sit for about only like 10 minutes and then I rinsed it out, and my hair was this color. I'll show you a picture. So it worked perfectly for me. It gave me the exact color I wanted. Let me just warn you, when you're dyeing your hair blonde after bleaching it, like this right here is dyeing your hair blonde, bleaching it is different. So what I realized, a couple weeks later I wanted to do my roots. So I thought that I could just put this on my roots and it would work. It doesn't. You have to have white hair to fill in a blonde color in my experience. So now what I do is I just bleach my roots and they come to this color, and I just leave it. I don't fill it in with a dye anymore. You can if you want, but I find that bleaching it just comes to this color and I like that color, so it works for me. So that's all I did to get my hair from black to blonde. It's really not as intense as the people tell you it is. It's not that scary. It's not that hard. I did it. And I'm just a normal person, and it worked for me. It worked well for me, but as you can see if you go look at the hair extension video, my natural hair is really dead. That's the way it's going to be. If you want to go from a dark color to blonde, your hair is going to die. It's going to get frizzy. My hair grows, though. It grows fast. It is healthier. As long as you just keep trimming it and conditioning it, your hair is going to be fine. Because in the end, all I'm doing is just bleaching my roots now. Like, I'm not bleaching them 3 times. I only have to bleach them once a month. So once the unhealthy bottom hair grows off, gets cut off, my hair is going to be a lot healthier, and I have the extensions in the meantime to hold me over. So I hope that this video helped you guys if you were thinking about going blonde from a darker color. It is possible. It does come with a lot of risks, but hair is hair, and if you're striving for blonde hair like I was, I think it's worth a try. And another thing just to mention is it's a lot cheaper to do it yourself than it is to do it in a salon. The salons were telling me if you were to do it, it would be around $300. And all of this stuff together costs about $15 to do it myself. So that's that. It's pretty simple. If you guys have any questions, you can just leave it below. And that's going to be it for this video. See you guys in the next video. Bye.